He's just lazy and expects the viewers to know things.
Yep, exactly. I also clicked recording as you said that.
Perfect. I hope that that's the first thing they hear.
Oh, it will be. Today we have another Week 4 game, this time Wilson Whimsicots versus the Appalachian Agron. I am not illegally allowed to root for Colin, so I'm rooting for Sig Trick.
Why are we not legally allowed to root for Colin?
Because it's Colin.
Okay, I mean, that's fair. My argument for not rooting for Colin is he's currently the only person in FDL lore, not looking at past lore, to have 1.5 wins. So therefore, we have to root for his loss.
Hmm.
He only gets half a win for
of actual FDL.
4.
Yeah, of actual FDL seasons.
Correct. We only are granting half a win for FDL Season 4, which was our multi-battles season, in which he was on the winning team, but that only counts as half a victory.
How much of a win do I get for winning a Sword and Shield season?
Unfortunately, those aren't real and don't exist.
Damn it.
Yeah, anything before FDL1 New Beginnings does not qualify. And actually, we could even demote Colin further, seeing as he was one of 2 winners for FDL1. Notably, the only time Colin has ever won a season, there's been another winner.
Yes, he has 1 whole win.
1 win total, everyone's back on level playing field. Look at that. We found a way to not give Colin his championship. Anything we can do. Anyways, looking at Colin's team, he did draft one of his go-to staples in Draft League is some weather-centric team. Lately it's been Sand, but this time he took it back to the classic, drafting Pelipper Mega Swampert.
Mm-hmm.
That's the only, there's Mega Malamar technically on his team, but the only thing I expect to see is something built around Pelipper Swampert here.
Yeah, and then we get to see the Mega Frostlass, Mega Gallade team again. We have yet to see Mega Frostlass, though, actually do stuff. It's been a lot of Gallade games.
It was used in Week 1, I believe.
Yes.
Not in all 3 games, but it did. We have seen it Mega.
Well, yeah, we have seen it Mega. I just mean we've seen 2 losses where Frostlass was not the main strategy.
For sure. I do expect to see Frostlass here because obviously setting up Snow significantly weakens what Mega Swampert can do, taking it from the tippy top of the speed tier all the way down to near the bottom.
Freeze Dry also just looks really good into this team.
Yeah, we have for Mega Frost. Yeah, Mega Frostlass gets Freeze Dry. I had about that for a second, but
yeah.
I mean, yeah, that'll clean up a Swampert pretty easily.
Mm-hmm.
Even with its I mean, not to say that Mega Swampert, it has solid bulk, but a 4x weakness there from the Frostlass will take it out. And of course, if you have Mega Frostlass, chances are the snow is up rather than the rain, meaning that Frostlass will get to go first.
Mm-hmm. No, I should probably share my screen at some point.
That would be probably smart.
Not that one.
I will say, obviously, Talonflame is great because of what it gives access to for the Frostlass team, but we do have Lycanroc Dusk on Colin's side. That is a nice check for Talonflame, and does provide some offensive pressure into Mega Frostlass, though it is slower, so it will need to be in the form of something like an Accelerock or a Tailwind off of a Pelipper.
Mm-hmm.
There's also a Nilape on Colin's side, which looks, it's interestingly positioned into Mega Frostlass, right?
Yeah.
Rage Fist is very good.
That's just how Ghost into Ghost is, as they both kind of looking at each other with guns pointed.
For sure. I just, Nilape, it's not, frail necessarily, but it's not crazy bulky either, so I'm not sure how well it takes a Shadow Ball. I have not ever calced that.
I mean, you're 110-90. You probably take it decently. If you're super bulky, you could probably
we are looking
make
at
it a 3
140. We are looking at 140 special attack on the other side, though.
though.
Tinkaton also looking... Tinkaton looking pretty decent outside of the Swampert, obviously. It is nice into Annihilate. It's good into Mega Malamar if that decides to come for whatever reason. It's good into Lycanroc. It's good into Liepard. So I wouldn't be surprised to see Tinkaton on Sigtrix's side here. Do you think there's a chance we see Colin bring Mr. Mime out?
Against Timid Frostlass, there's exactly one roll that can kill 2 HP Annihilate.
Okay. So yeah, there's a world where, like a modest Shadow Ball does it.
I mean, realistically, even if it was modest, it's probably going to be 32 HP at least. And that's always letting a Shadow Ball.
Yeah, I don't know if I necessarily say that. There is a lot of, the speed tiers here are pretty interesting, where it's a lot of back and forth checks, right? You have both Lycanroc and Mega Galliot at 110, Liepard's at 106 for Colin, and then Aqua Tauros is at 100 for Sigtrix, and then 95 is the next with Arcanine for Colin, Tinkaton at 94 for Sigtrix. There's a lot of back and forth in those speed tiers like that. So I don't know how much you can risk not having at least near max speed investment, because there's, so much that you need to try to be just a little faster than.
Do we think
we'll have to see obviously how it turns out.
Do we think we see Glamora with the Energy Ball?
I think it would be good, but talking to Sigtrix, I worry about he has not used Glamora ever, and he's pretty unconfident in it, and hasn't liked it so far. Yeah. But maybe this is the week for it to break out and show us what it can do.
Well, that's the thing, is it's kind of hard to want to bring it into a bunch of weaknesses.
For sure. Because
but I do think
Mr. Rhyme, I do think maybe this is the time for it.
Yeah, I do think Timid Focus Glamora could be very good into Colin's team.
I agree. Getting there are lots of places that it works well with Energy Ball. Is that really all? Honestly, actually, Power Gem's not looking great. It's okay into Pelipper. If Mr. Rhyme does come, it's good there. You know what? An Earth Power into Arcanine is also.
Why would you Earth Power
Arcanine?
Yeah, you just Power Gem. Switch is dead.
Depending on the move.
Colin's Switch is dead.
You might want Earth Power for coverage. Colin's Switch is dead. Lovely. So, open your phone.
Okay, I'm gonna.
Oh wait, Colin. Okay, a little bit of lore. Colin does not have, or has a different Champions account on his phone because he could not remember his Pokemon Home password or his Nintendo account password. So, we do have to wait for his Switch to at least turn on. Does Mr. Rhyme gets Aurora Veil, correct?
Does the Screen Cleaner get Aurora Veil? I have no idea.
Obviously, Screen Cleaner is a solid ability from it, but it has other abilities, and I know Mime gets, Mime originally gets screens.
I'm pulling up Team Builder right now.
Yeah, I'm checking. I don't see Aurora Veil. It does, of course, still have Light Screen and Reflect as options, but it does not seem to get Aurora Veil on top of those.
It does not.
Still, Screen Cleaner just coming, knowing that there is going to be snow likely, doesn't seem the worst. And, you benefit from that snow by being an Ice type.
Yeah, you get to just launch your own Blizzards. I mean, you are weak to Shadow Ball is a little awkward.
Welcome in, Sigtrix.
Hello, gentlemen.
How are you feeling about this matchup?
Better that the team doesn't have a Scizor, I guess.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
Oh my god.
I've been tired of that running shtick.
You are looking at a team with one Steel type on it, which is notably quite slow.
Yep.
It'll be interesting to see if he even brings it with me having, potentially 3 fighting types.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's the solid. I mean, for what it's worth, the Orthworm does have 145 defense.
Yep.
I believe that is the single highest stat between the two teams.
That might be true.
No, I'm lying. Mega Galleon.
Wait, no, I have 165 attack. Yeah.
Yeah.
And somehow do less damage. So.
Well,
It's so funny. 165 attack, weaker than your base form.
It's crazy what sharpness does, huh?
Yeah.
Sharpness is a drug. That's for sure. Be cool if you could. It wouldn't be good for base Gallade, but it'd be kind of cool if you could have it the other way around, where you can block Intimidate and then go Sharpest.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
wish Mega Gallade had
I don't
sharpness.
know why they didn't just keep sharpness. Yeah. For what it's worth,
Sharpness
you have a different, like, it's not, inner focus where it blocks Intimidate, but you do have a different flinch-based ability that you could have had access to in base Gallade form.
You know what they should have done?
Think here. Justified and what?
Justified is the hidden ability. Sharpness is actually the secondary ability. Gallade's primary ability is Steadfast.
Okay, that's what was coming to mind, but I didn't remember that blocking.
It does.
What you saying?
Actually.
Oh, it does not block flinch. It just interacts with flinch. Whenever you're flinched, your speed goes up.
Oh, that's right. I've
used
that
boost.
before somewhere. Where was that? Either way, I don't know.
So funny enough, if you're 100% that you're going into Mega Gallade, you can delay the Mega if you know you're getting faked out, get a speed boost, and then Mega the following turn.
Now, Scyther gets Steadfast, right? Because I think that's where I've used it before in draft.
That might be true.
I remember that interaction.
It does as its hidden ability. I've never used anything but Technician Scyther, to be quite honest.
It was a weird. I can't remember why the situation came about. Probably a lot of fake outs, but I had done it before.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes you just rather than the turn, you just need to have that +1 speed to then be able to consistently be faster for more than that one turn you would have gotten, protecting or whatever.
Well, that's one of the cool things about draft is you get to see a lot of oddball things that normally would not be, very relevant.
Yeah. Now I have a fun situation like you, where I have 2 other abilities on one of my newly acquired Pokemon, and will never use any of them that aren't sharpness.
Let me see what you got here.
I just picked up Cleavor, who has Swarm.
Yeah, that is fun.
Swarm, which is, of course, it has Swarm. Pretty niche. Those kind of abilities are useful at times, but not generally something you're trying to build around. Yep. And Sheer Force, which is generally considered an insanely good ability. Unfortunately, there's basically no good Sheer Force moves for Cleavor, and there's a lot of good Sharpness.
Yep. True. No, Sharpness is just a fantastic ability, so can't argue with that.
Yeah, I think my best option is that I could Rock Slide, but without the flinch chance.
Oh, well, yeah. I mean, at least at the very least, they've added Life Orb to the game now, so you have that.
Yes, I do have Sheer Force Life Orb in a world where I really just need to get extra damage out of my close combat, which still does. Actually, that doesn't do anything. Extra damage out of my
You said
Rock Slide.
Yeah, Rock Slide counts.
Does Sheer Force work with Night Slash? Does it remove the increased crit chance? I don't think
so.
See,
I don't think it works for. I'm not certain if it works for crit things, and I was going to ask if it worked for.
But it doesn't matter. You still want sharpness on Night Slash.
It's true. It's true. It's still better.
Uh-oh, Colin is playing Pokemon Champions, guys.
Uh-oh.
Oh shit. Can't believe he'd go play Champions instead of showing up to his match. What a slacker.
Yeah. Realistically, the only thing you could justify is if you really wanted to be Swarm so you can use Lunge instead of X-Scissor.
Yeah.
You know what? I get Skitter Smack, which lowers special attack, which I could Sheer Force for extra bug damage.
Well, no, it's still weaker than X-Scissor Sharpness.
Weaker than X-Scissor. Yeah, that's still is weaker. Even Life Orb is still still weaker than X-Scissor.
Did you guys know Lipard? I think we were talking about this the other day. don't remember who I was in the call. Lipard lost beat up.
Correct. Yeah. Lipard is. It's sad, but.
Well, it still has things like Fake Out, Encore. It can still be an annoying pest. There's things I have to watch out for if it shows up. But I'm glad I don't have to worry about it beating up Annihilate. And there's no lucky dice in the game, so if you want to do anything else like Rock Blast or whatever, it's a gamble.
Mhm.
But
for sure.
We'll see.
Yeah, I'm interested to see if the live party even comes to the.
Well, I'm curious about Annihilate too. I mean, obviously Annihilate's kind of a busted mon, but I mean, you have a very fast Shadow Ball user that you have to
determined it's a lot weaker.
Joined. That's the thing we were talking about was the Frostlast Annihilate interactions.
Yeah.
I will say, we've said this a couple times. Annihilate's a lot weaker when it's not a fire type.
Yeah,
that's true.
Yeah, it was.
That is true.
It was one of the best fire types in the game. Was Annihilate, right up there with Incineroar and Glastrier, or sorry, Ice Rider Calyrex. And unfortunately, two of those have really fallen from their pedestal as best fire types because they are in fact not fire types.
Still sad my boy Aggron didn't get to play in the Terra meta.
Yeah,
still would have been great, but it would have been better.
He might have finally found some usage. I will say it is funny. I think that one of my favorite things to use in VGC has always been Tyranitar, and his biggest weakness has always been that he has a 4 times weakness to fighting. And I think that actually his worst performing game so far overall was the Terra meta.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was not to say that he didn't still win multiple regionals in Scarlet and Violet, but he had a worse showing than average.
Yeah,
in a meta in which he could get out of his 4x weakness.
I mean, it's funny. The beauty of Tyranitar is he's bulky, right? So if you Terra out of your rock type, you lose a lot of bulk.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, the Sword and Shield where you got to double your HP and then you'd live your fighting type attack and trigger weakness policy was very good for it, as well as just the fact that it got the partner of Excadrill, who had the 2 best non-flying max moves.
I'll say that was a very fun way to use T-Tar in Scarlet and Violet, though, was Terra flying T-Tar for your Earthquake Excadrill with Sandrush next to it. Or Sandrush? Yes. You get your Swords Dance off, you Terra flying, you get your Earthquake, you get your Rock Slide, you hit everything in the game.
It's gone saying here, so you have to Gen 1 Pokemon.
Pokemon.
Oh dear. I guess we'll just say no worries. So that's an interesting context clue. Who has Colin not brought to a game so far?
Ooh. I guess we're going to start sleuthing.
I wonder if he's brought Mr. Rhyme yet, because Mr. Rhyme feels like this is his time to show up, right? You have the Aurora Veil team, you get the extra defense boost.
He's notably only actually played 2 weeks. No, he's fought Mr. Rhyme before.
Okay.
He brought it versus Oryx.
I don't know if it ever hit the field, though, did it?
It has a KO,
he's having to gen something is the point.
Yeah.
Where's the stats here? Is Pokemon standing team?
If in the prep sheet, if you go to the team cards, it has the KOs broken down by game.
Oh, okay. So
by match. Sheet.
Okay, let me do that. You know what? I'm not going to even look. That feels dirty. I'm not going to look. You guys can.
Okay,
look.
well, I'm looking.
Yeah,
I
want to. I'm super curious because I feel like the detective in me wants to figure that out, but it feels like that's information I shouldn't have. But
there are
Lycanroc,
3 Pokemon with 0 games played.
Yeah. Arcanine, which is one he just picked up.
So I'm going to tell you my predictions of what I think.
Oh, it's probably Malamar.
That's possible. I'll tell you.
Sorry, I missed Malamar. There are 4 games that have no Pokemon or no games played.
So he hasn't really spread around his team too much. But he has done some trades too, I think. But
he also notably has again only played 2 weeks. So
yep. Yeah, no,
he part of the problem there. But
he did recently pick up Malamar and
Malamar's an interesting pickup. I guess he wanted to have maybe a trick room option or something. I don't know. I mean, he could do that with Mr. Rhyme too, I guess. But maybe it's like another like intimidate deterrent or something.
I mean, it is a C tier mon, so
yeah. I mean, you do what you can. I mean, I saw that Barbarical down there. I couldn't figure out what to do with. So, but in terms of what I think he's gonna bring, I think we're gonna see obviously the Swampert, the Pelipper. I think Lycanroc might be what he's genning right now because I think that's really obviously have the Talonflame. I think that's a solid bring. We are talking about Mr. Rhyme. Arcanine could be okay. I have a lot of fire weaknesses, but then you have to play under your own rain, and there's no like, well, Utility Umbrella wouldn't even help in that situation. So could be Arcanine. I'm not certain. And then I'm always afraid of Annihilape. You always have to be ready for that thing to show up. So, and that is his S tier, right? Or is that Swampert?
his S tier is Annihilape.
It is Annihilape.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah.
yeah. But I fear the ape just because I'm smart. But I'm not 100% convinced it'll show. But we'll see.
I forgot to tell him we're rooting for him because we can't let Colin win again. Oh well.
Yep. I mean, Colin's already.
Off, you know.
Colin has not actually won a match yet.
Is Colin? Oh, he's 0-2 right now. No, he beat.
He's 1-2.
He beat Oryx.
No, he has a forfeit win against Tyler.
Damn.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty sure after this game, Tyler is going to be the only one who has. Well, that's the last game to get caught up. Okay, so we see Frostlass, we do see Gallade, we do see Drampa. Oh, there
Mr.
is
Rhyme
the Malamar.
is here.
Oh,
And
Rhyme
the Malamar.
and Malamar. Okay.
Obviously, Lycanroc did come. We don't
Yep.
see. What was I talking about? There's one that I feel like is missing here.
Ooh, do you think he was genning the
don't see
Lycanroc
Annihilape.
or the... Wait, is this... Oh, no, he does have Dusk. He was probably generating the Lycanroc.
It's possible, but we don't see the Annihilape here at all. So we don't have to worry about that. Or the Lipard.
Colin just doesn't have an S tier.
I mean, Mega Swampert next to Pelipper becomes an S tier.
Oh, yeah.
It
But,
moves
like,
itself.
Could you imagine if he
doubles its
actually had
speed
an
right
S
into
tier?
S tier. It'd be crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, Annihilape's very good, but he just, not
Yeah.
bringing it here is definitely rough. I mean, I get why you don't into Frostlass.
Okay. So we're seeing the Arcanine Malamar lead.
Interesting. I mean, is this Mecha Malamar for game 1? Into Mega Gallade?
Own tempo, Tikaton. But Gallade is -1 now. I assume...
Gallade obviously can come without needing to Mega and still does totally fine. This feels like it must be Mega Malamar, right? Obviously Contrary's not bad or anything, but it just I feel like it's a little lackluster now.
I mean, you can kind of get away with no item Malamar if it's in the right spot. And it doesn't look to be in the wrong spot right now.
That's fair. It does have... I mean, a Play Rough will do some serious damage, but I don't think it'll die.
Yeah, but you're also really threatened by a Flare Blitz right now.
It's true. Okay, so we obviously didn't want that to keep that attack drop on Gallade.
Yep. Ooh, the effects of weather disappeared.
Cloud9 on Drampa is a good call for this week. I wasn't even thinking about that.
Fake out Arcanine. Okay.
If this is a superpower into that Drampa slot, this could be big.
I mean,
this is not a
Malamar
superpower.
protected.
What did I miss? Oh, protected.
Malamar
I missed that.
protected.
I was
Yep.
checking checking abilities on it.
This does look like a pretty free Flare Blitz plus superpower, assuming you're calc to guaranteed kill the Tinkaton. It was Leftovers Arcanine. So it
Even
might
if
not
you're
actually
not-
be that physically attacky, but
Even if you're
Tinkaton's
not, I
not.
think you live one play rough.
Yeah. Oh, we just switch. I mean, I still don't think you want to eat a Flare Blitz with Gallade. It is
the
a
Mega Malamar.
It's our friend. It's Charm?
Charm
Gallade
into
is
that
at
Gallade.
-2.
That's insane. Here comes that superpower.
Does not enough for the KO. Not surprised. But you get the bulk up. Oh, it's still
This is
Citrus.
Citrus Berry.
And all you can do is launch a Shadow Ball.
Doesn't even that's not even a 3-hit KO with Leftovers.
No, I feel like you're just pretty free to keep clicking Superpower now.
Yeah, I mean, what do you do about this Malamar?
I mean, realistically,
Already at +1/+1.
the only thing that can take it is a Frostlass. Tinkaton switches back in. Okay, we get a double swap. Here's the Frostlass. Is there any world where this was called? Ooh, Self-Charm.
Yep, we see this is now +3/+1.
Okay, it doesn't affect Yuki.
So we gotta turn to position there. But I mean, obviously you're faster. I don't know if you kill Malamar with any single hit, and the chances of it having a dark move are reasonably high, knowing it was coming into Frostlass here.
Yeah, well, it's also reasonable, like, you're scared of Fake Out right now, right? So this seems like a Malamar Protect. So, like, do you double the Arcanine? Can you afford to try to make that call and double the Arcanine?
And if you decide to try to fake out the Malamar here, Arcanine's free to launch a Flare Blitz into either of these Pokemon, neither of which wants to see that.
Absolutely.
Knowing that, do we think so far ahead that we expect the fake out must go into the Arcanine, otherwise you die to Flare Blitz, and so we launch an attack with Malamar?
I mean, you're probably not dying to a single Frostlass attack, although you definitely die to a second one.
Protect comes out on Arcanine.
Okay, just a double Protect. We're playing safe here.
Not an unreasonable decision.
Yeah. The Shadow Ball into Arcanine and a Gigaton Hammer into Malamar. I haven't used Tinkaton myself. How does Gigaton Hammer work into Protect? Can you still not click that?
I believe it does still put it on cooldown for a turn.
Okay. You get some damage. Ooh, Encore is huge. You must protect, but it failed. Heat Wave, okay.
Interesting, so we see a
It's a
special
special
Arcanine here.
I guess because you know there's the... what's it called? The Tauros?
Tauros there with Intimidate? Yeah, there's a way to cover for it.
I feel like this is a... Like, you either double protect or just Heat Wave again. How much did that Shadow Ball do? I am not connected to the network?
Uh-oh. Get back in there.
Nope, I can't. What the hell?
Something happened.
I mean, my internet's still fine. It just kicked me out.
Weird. Get back in there, get back in there.
Spectating?
What do we miss? I think the Shadow Ball did too much. Alright, we didn't miss anything.
It was a double protect. If Guacamole is at 50%
Up to
now.
50%, yes.
Yeah, so we missed the double protect. And then now Guacamole is switching to Ramadan. I believe that's a double protect for Malamar.
Yeah, gets the double protect, keeps it safe for a turn. That's a lot of damage into Lycanroc.
Encore failed. The Encore ended, where we get just going to end up in the Encore loop again.
I mean, it seems likely. I don't think this Lycanroc is, I guess, unless we're just sending out an Earthquake here?
We're seeing a switch. Bulldoze. Interdusted.
There is a Shukaberry.
Oh, but we're raising our own speed. So you get to get out of the Encore loop.
That's true. Not only does their speed fall, your speed also goes up. So it's effectively like a +2 almost.
Yeah, and now you're getting the Encore to the Throat Chop. Which is exactly what you honestly want to be clicking.
Yeah, perfectly fine here. Obviously, you'd rather be clicking Superpower into something like Tinkaton, even where it's neutral, and Drempa where it's super effective, but Frostlass is the scary threat, and you can Throat Chop that down happily.
Yeah, and Tinkaton's never touching Malamar. At plus... Oh, no, I guess it's only +1 defense. It's +3 attack.
Yeah, it is only a +1 defense, but even that, like, that might just be enough.
Yeah. How much did that Bulldoze do? Because that did damage yourself.
Yeah, it did. It did the 10%. Malamar, I believe, had not been damaged to this point.
But are you calc to outspeed? Can you do that?
You're only at +1. I don't think that Malamar gets there.
No, you definitely could.
+2, you certainly do.
Yep. Dang, that Bulldoze was crazy.
Yeah, I mean, and because of the earlier superpowers, you've only taken, I think, like, you've traded at like 19% for +2 speed. 21%. You've traded 21% for +2 speed here. That is a trade I would happily take any day.
Yep. Excellent showing from Colin.
I think this might be a clean 4-0 here. There's no way this Drampa is going to get an attack off.
Yeah.
We also notably don't even get to see what the fourth Pokemon was.
I am once again not connected to a network.
Hopefully we got that out of the way at the end of the match there, and not, we don't doesn't happen mid-match.
I'm back in the room again. The fuck?
For all we know, it's Champion servers having issues.
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm on Discord with you right now, so I sure hope it's not my internet.
Discord, the live stream hasn't cut out at all. It's definitely something to do with Champions.
What sort of adaptation do we see to deal with Malamar?
I honestly don't know.
Do we just have to respect it more?
I mean, now that we know that the Mega Malamar is a major game plan, I think you have to just try and focus it down as quickly as you can. Obviously, Tinkaton helps with that, with Play Rough. Presuming we even have Play Rough, we didn't see it come out at any point. We saw Gigaton Hammer. Actually, I think it doesn't have Play Rough. It has Fake Out, Gigaton Hammer, Encore, and I believe we saw Protect, didn't we?
I can either confirm nor deny.
Maybe we didn't. The fourth move might still be unknown, but I think it's equally likely to be Protect as Play Rough there.
Yeah, I mean, if you can get a Gigaton Hammer off before a superpower, you're at least doing big damage.
For sure. And obviously, if you can get, Frostlass positioned early so that you can start chunking it down with, even a Blizzard, you'll have a much better place. But, like, Yeah, I think that, or do we see the mix-up now that they're expecting Malamar? Do we just see a Pelipper Swampert lead and a fully different offensive strategy?
Same lead from Colin. Yeah, I don't think you switch. But
the Intimidates come out on both sides, but that doesn't do anything to the Special Arcanine, and it's going to really
It's not
hurt.
Intimidate. It's not Intimidate. This is...
Oh, you're right.
This is one of the other Tauros abilities, so either Kachu or... Well, no, we saw the Citrus Berry elsewhere. So is this Anger Point? Or not? Wait.
Yeah.
Sorry, wrong Tauros type. No, yeah, it is Anger Point.
Yeah. Is it still Anger Point? I was about to check what the third ability on Aqua
Yeah, it's either
Tauros
Kachu
is.
or Anger Point. I don't know what berry you're eating if you're not eating citrus berries. So this might just be Anger Point.
Is there any world where it's a psychic weakness berry?
Well, it could
Expecting
be
like a Psycho Cut here.
Frostlass still gets the always crit move, right? Yeah, Frost Breath. Yeah, you can click Frost Breath.
Oh, sure, and trigger your own Anger Point. Yeah.
Okay, so we've seen a superpower. We saw Arcanine die.
I mean, they took out the Arcanine. I don't know if that was the right call.
Yeah, because now we have Lycanroc and presumably this is just Scarf Bulldoze, right? Based on the speeds we saw last game.
Which is gonna do it won't quite kill the Stinkaton based on damage it took last time, but it will do a sizable chunk.
Yeah.
It'll hurt the Tauros for sure, and whichever one Malamar targets into is certainly going to die. You have a pretty safe superpower into either slot at this point.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's not 100% safe because presumably a Ghost type can switch in.
Sure, yes, there's always that option, but that's at that point you have to call that 50-50.
Mm-hmm. But I don't know how you get around this bulldozing. So I think the superpower into... Okay, Psycho Cut.
There is the Psycho Cut. I did say we might see it.
So this going to be a Gigaton Hammer into...
Yeah, presumably into Lycanroc. And,
yeah. You're down to 2 Pokemon.
Citric is up a Pokemon this time, but there's a +1 attack, +1 defense, +1 speed Malamar.
Oh, it's just
basically all ready to go.
Yeah, it basically just collect Victory Dance, except for it got to do a lot of other stuff. Well,
yeah, it got to do a lot of damage while trading off a whole 9% or whatever.
And I'm pretty sure this Malamar, if it has enough speed, it does outspeed this Frostlass.
Even at +1?
It can outspeed at +1.
Okay, yeah, we can see it here.
Likely it was calced to be able to outspeed at +1, -1, but we'll see.
Sure. I mean, even whether you outspeed or not, like, you're not I doubt you're taking 89% from anything, even a Blizzard. The only real line I see at this point is like going for the Mega, getting a Blizzard, or going for Blizzard and trying to get a freeze off.
I think this is trying to set up to be able to fake out. It started to snow. We have a fake out. We have Weather Ball.
Yeah, I mean, that does 14%.
Oh, you switched in your own Cloud9. That was not a nice type. That was a 50 base power normal type move.
Correct. Yeah, unfortunately, that Cloud9 there really causing your problems for your own team.
Yep. Colin notably bringing the rain mode as bait that you have to respect.
Notably, even without the Cloud9 there, if we say double that base power and give it stab, you're still not even close to killing this Malamar.
No.
You know, on a nice estimate, you're doing like 45%. Instead of 14, which wouldn't have done anything, you know.
Oh, and it's frozen.
The freeze really just to add insult to injury.
Salt in the wound. Yeah, my friend Malamar absolutely destroying this game.
Gamers.
I laughed when you took the Malamar.
Just so you know, we were rooting against you the whole time, and then Bulldoze happened, and we...
Oof.
I think we stopped. We stopped rooting against you when we saw the Bulldoze. Is what
You've
happened.
been rooting against me? That's crazy.
No. We rooted against Colin the entire time.
Oh, yeah.
Until we saw the Bulldoze come out, and then it was kind of impossible.
Wasn't that cool? I thought that was such a good track.
I don't think I've had a game that I felt bad about losing until just now. the gimmick hurt. The gimmick, it feels bad to lose to a gimmick. Like I did nothing to stop it either. I was just like, fudge.
Yeah. Notably, you did, unfortunately. Not that I think it would have mattered.
The weather ball. No.
Yeah, the weather ball with your own.
I had to switch out in my mind because the fake out was going that slot, but I had shadow ball and I had icy wind, so like icy wind was going to make them faster, and shadow ball would have been the play. But I mean, it is what it is. I don't know. I wasn't ready for that, so I got bodied.
Mm-hmm.
That felt bad. That's all I have to say about it. That felt bad.
Yeah, I can imagine.
I didn't have any fun. There was no like maneuvering around it. It was just felt bad.
Don't worry, that's how I felt week 1 against Combined Baton Pass Espathra, which I was not prepped for. That then Baton passed into Goldengo, and I went, oh, I've lost. I see.
Yeah, well,
it happens. Sometimes
I think
they
maybe
get
for a split second I thought about bringing a bug move for that, but I didn't. Obviously, I did not. I had I don't know. I had what I needed for the rain stuff, but didn't have anything for that.
The rain felt very bad, but I was like, I know he's going to prep for it, so I'm just going to bring it on team preview and not actually bring it to the games.
To be fair, your team is like, in terms of rain, it's like Pelipper and like Swampert. So it's like, okay, don't get outsped by Swampert and you're fine. You've handled the rain.
I would throw Rotom on there to pair with Swampert, but yeah, I agree.
I don't know. I keep wanting to use Drampa because like I don't have like a balanced team like I usually like to have, and like I have moves on him that cover things, but like he doesn't have the speed to use them, so it just always feels bad to have him.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, he really only shines in Trick Room, unfortunately.
I don't even know if once I start doing mocks if that's going to fix this team. It might be. I don't know. I'm not giving up yet, but having a gimmick feel like not a gimmick. What's the right word? Having weather. Well, it's not even that either. I don't know. Because it's not like I'm a solid snow team. I have like Rotom Frost and that's it.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, I mean, Frostlass is nice in that it benefits so much from its own snow warning, right? Being able to put out very fast offensive blizzards. It doesn't necessarily need anything else to abuse with it.
She just kind of felt like, outside of like my first match, obviously, but like has felt easily countered like every single week, or just bad, I guess, because of the Scizors, I guess. I probably intended lenses right now, to be fair.
Yeah, you have played Mega Scizor into Scizor directly before this, so that will make any ice type feel worse.
Ugh. Well, either way,
what's
good-ish, Colin, even if I didn't enjoy
it. Thank you.
What's the rest of your season? Well, you might have a bye next week.
We have buys.
What?
No, but
Tyler has been.
Tyler.
Yeah.
He did just make it. Like, he just make a waiver.
He did.
Did he? He did. He traded one water starter for another water starter.
Oh.
After somebody else traded one water starter for another water starter.
What? Here
got
is.
If that's what we're talking about.
Yes, the Crobats dropped Blastoise for Mega Feraligatr, and then Tyler dropped base Swampert for base Blastoise.
Yeah, if I had a waiver, I might have taken that Blastoise over my Azumarill.
Let's see, Frostlass.
I have a good water type, so I don't need to worry about
Gallade. Dude, I don't know what to do with Glamora. Every week I look at that mon like, you have a good move pull. I don't want to bring you.
Yeah, we did talk about Energy Ball
Focus
Glamora,
Sash,
but unfortunately, it's hard to bring into a Rain team.
It feels like every week it wants Sash and Scarf at the same time.
Yep.
Yeah, it did shine most when it was on like consistent Tailwind teams with a Power Herb and Meteor Beam.
I think I'm either blind or this bot's having a stroke. I don't see my Tauros in the list here.
It's having a stroke here. I'll reset the bot real quick.
Look,
it has been having problems with Tauros because I fucking misspelt Paldea when I was copying it for that one. It was Pladea, and it has just been problems every fucking where.
Well, I hate the regional variants and the differences how spreadsheets and Showdown does them because I'm always feeling I'm having to have like a translation tab for stuff.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we love Fouling Spot. It is the biggest draw of Fouling Draft League in my opinion is the Fouling Spot and what it does for everything.
Mm-hmm.
But man,
I like the integration for sure.
Man, does it break sometimes.
Yep. Yeah, no, I will be working on a complete rewrite of it to fix some of the issues.
Fouling Spot 2.0.
Yep. Well, it'll be more
Actually,
like a 5.0.
Mega Failing Spot.
Well, say Mega Fouling Spot. We just
Yep.
rename him.
Okay, try doing the KO command again.
Okay, do I just like ignore this one?
Yeah, ignore that one.
Okay.
I'm deleting it.
Cool. Alright, let's see. Nope. I've noticed sometimes when I have to like update a command for my bot that I have to like, even though I have like a reset command to like repopulate the commands, sometimes I just have to restart the bot.
Yep.
Granted,
Is it
your bot's
actually
doing a
showing
lot
there?
more things than mine was.
Can't believe the one
It's
like
still not showing on there.
Malamar
Damn it.
from going up.
Okay. I don't have the time. I need to go.
Nah, it's all good.
So
You can
I'll
you can
take
put
a look
in the
at it
KOs.
and yeah, if you just write them out, I can manually put them in too.
Oh God! All right. Well, hold on. Well, if you gotta go, you gotta go. Everybody else help me figure
Yeah.
out the few KOs I did get. I don't think I got any turn game one.
Here's
So
one.
that's
See you
easy.
guys.